Hello everyone, this is Joshua Brown from Boston, Massachusetts. Now this video is about the incident that took place on the Max Light Rail trolley in Portland, Oregon. Here's what I heard and know. Two women were riding on the Max train in Portland, Oregon. They were sitting on the train, commuting, minding their business, probably talking amongst themselves, and then this guy who yells all that anti-Muslim rants, racial slurs, and all kinds of racist things to the innocent women who weren't doing anything to anybody. And then three Samaritans jumped in at their aid, and they don't even know the women, they don't know their aggressor, but then it turned into a stabbing on the public train. And yeah, see, that right there is a federal offense. Not to mention that two end up dying. One is still recovering. And from what I've heard, the fundraiser website for them has gone up to like at least $1 million. But stuff like that is not new to me because I've witnessed violence on transportation systems. Because in Boston, it's called the MBTA, Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority. There's been violence on the trains, like robberies, stabbings, murders, shootings. Because I remember riding the 28 bus when I was a teenager. Yeah, and I witnessed a fight. And that fight was like for no reason. Because like what? Sneakers and stuff? Really? On the 28 bus going on Blue Hill Ave, and then fight breaks out. Someone accidentally stepped on somebody's new and nice sneakers, and fight breaks out over that? I'm like, the bus was crowded. What else can you do? But public transportation, this is what I like. Because really, it's something I like. Public transportation is something I like. And I still ride it, regardless. Because I don't let stuff like that scare me from not taking transportation. It's not. I don't let stuff like that scare me. And also, there's been like incident involving bus drivers, because not to mention this most recent one in Lynn, on the bus that's going from Central Square Lynn to Haymarket Station. Some crazy man stabs the bus driver. The bus driver survives. But really, all this violence on transportation system has got to stop. It really got to stop. Now let's talk about, out there in Western Mass, as far as I know. Because in Western Mass, there's one big bus system that's the second largest in Massachusetts, called the PVTA, Pioneer Valley Transportation Authority. Excuse me. I'll say it again. PVTA, which stands for Pioneer Valley Transportation Authority. Transit for short. And there's another bus company that merges with PVTA called UMass Transit. Now on UMass Transit buses that service UMass, the town of Amherst, Sunderland, Belchertown, Northampton, Hadley, Granby, South Hadley, and sometimes South Deerfield, Massachusetts. Now on the weekends, actually weekday and weekends, like Friday and Saturday nights, there's an Amherst police officer, that details the bus and rides along, because they have to stand there to protect the driver from some crazy drunk people on Friday and Saturday nights. Yeah, really. And I'm glad they have that protection, because drunk can be real crazy. Driving a bus full of drunks can be dangerous. And here's what I like to ask PVTA. Why not have a protective shield, on the for the bus driver, just like they do on the MBTA buses in Boston? Why not? Because that can come in handy, not just on Saturday nights, other nights as well. Because you got these crazy homeless people that ride the bus. They like harass people sometimes. Harassing the students that's trying to like go to class, work, or wherever their destination is. Because I know most of them want to ride the bus, without being bothered. Yeah, because I know UMass Amherst, as well as the other UMass campuses, is public property. But some of them can be a little sketchy and all that. Especially hang around student union. They leave messes around there. But anyways, let's talk about, violence on the transportation system. All this has got to stop. Really. People always saying like, oh, get a car, get a car. To a point, they want to like put railroad industries out of business. I'm like, really? Because if you go out to other countries like Europe, Asia, you'll see they have far better railroad industries than they do in America. They do. Anyways, like I said, all this violence on transportation system has got to stop. Enough is enough. And as we already know, ever since 9/11, as well as the Boston Marathon bombings, as well as terrorist activities, we are well alert. Now, if you're waiting at a train station, you're better off like standing behind, the yellow line, or like move back all the way to the wall. But really, we should be riding the transportation and sharing it, peacefully and safely, without any problems, any violence. Now, if you see an elderly woman that needs a front seat, don't just hand it to them. But then there's some crazy people that'll say, I need some medical reasons, and tell people to get out of a seat that's non-elderly and disabled seating. Or should I say non-priority seating, because I've seen that before. And they take up 2 seats because they fear, like this one particular person feels like she can't ride sideways. I'm like, I understand, but really, if you need a certain seat for medical reasons, just be polite about it. Don't just say, I need this for medical reasons. None of that stuff. But really, as I keep on telling UMass Amherst students, at parties, bars, especially homecoming, fighting isn't about being brave. It's about being dumb. Why fight when it's smart to make friends? That way, everybody wins. But like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it again. All the violence on transportation system has got to stop. We all have a right to feel safe and feel comfortable while commuting to home, work, class, or any other destination safely without any problems. And also, if you see an unidentified item, please report it. Remember, you see something, say something. This is Joshua Brown from Boston, Massachusetts. And my thoughts and prayers goes out to the victim and their families. So you got prayers from Boston to Portland, Oregon. I'll say it again. Prayers from Boston, Massachusetts to Portland, Oregon. So everyone, please like, subscribe, share. And the next video will be about violence on college campuses as well as school grounds. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.